It started with a text message. Going out for lunch after the workout. Don't wait up. Love you. I stared at the screen, my thumb hovering over the reply button. A dozen responses flickered through my mind. Casual, curious, passive aggressive. I chose none. Just locked the phone and shoved it into my pocket. Lunch. It was noon on a Thursday. My wife Julia and I had been married for 9 years, together for 12. She started working out at a new gym about 3 months ago. She said it helped her feel stronger, more energized. I supported it, encouraged it, even joked about getting a six-pack together someday. But this text wasn't just about lunch. It was the way she mentioned it so offhandedly, like it wasn't worth elaborating. Like the guy she was meeting wasn't a factor. Because I knew who she meant. His name was Alex. She'd mentioned him twice. Once in passing, then again when she showed me a funny video of him doing squats with a weighted vest and a Santa hat during a December charity event. Harmless, friendly, until it wasn't. I spent the rest of the workday pretending to be productive, but my thoughts kept spiraling back to Julia and Alex. To the way she laughed when she talked about gym stories now. To how she started checking her phone more. To the subtle shifts in energy I couldn't quite name. Was I imagining it? Or was something off? Chapter 2. A Quiet Distance. That night she came home around 3 p.m. Said they grabbed sandwiches and talked about their workouts, upcoming fitness events. She was casual, relaxed. Told me Alex had just broken up with someone and needed to vent. I nodded, smiled even. Said I was glad she could be there for him. But something in me coiled tight. We went through the motions of our evening routine. Dinner, a show, brushing teeth in parallel. She kissed me goodnight. I lay awake for hours after she dozed off beside me. There wasn't anything I could point to. No lipstick on a collar, no late-night calls or suspicious receipts. Just a gut feeling that didn't let go. I started watching her more, not like a stalker, just observing. The way her face lit up when she checked her phone. How she lingered on texts, smiled, then put the phone down quickly. How she didn't mention Alex again. That silence was loud. Chapter 3. The Therapist's Chair. I booked a therapy session without telling her. It wasn't about her, not entirely. It was about me. About the knot of anxiety I couldn't unravel. Dr. Miles was soft-spoken, with a gentle manner that made me talk more than I intended. So your wife had lunch with a male friend, and now you're feeling suspicious? It sounds dumb when you say it like that. It doesn't sound dumb. It sounds like you felt something shift, and you're trying to make sense of it. I nodded, ran a hand through my hair. Maybe it's nothing, I said, but I can't stop thinking about it. Have you asked her directly? Numbered like I don't want to seem insecure or controlling. He smiled gently. Trust isn't about control. It's about openness. And that includes being honest about when something feels off. The words finally spilled out a week later. Over dinner, tacos and guacamole. A normal night. Hey, can I ask you something? I said. Julia looked up. Of course. That lunch with Alex. It's been bugging me. She blinked. Bugging you how? I don't know. Just felt weird. The way you mentioned it. And how you haven't talked about him since. She was quiet for a moment. Then she sighed. I didn't think it was a big deal, but I can see how it might look that way. I nodded. Waited. He did flirt a little. I ignored it. We just talked, that's all. But I didn't tell you because I didn't want to make it into something it wasn't. My heart sank a little. So there was something. Not from me, but yeah, maybe from him. And you didn't think I deserved to know that? Her face tightened. I was trying to avoid drama. Honesty isn't drama. We didn't speak much that night, or the next. There was no shouting, no accusations, just distance. I kept going to therapy. She started coming too. In one session, Dr. Miles asked, "What does trust mean to you, Julia?" She looked at me before answering. It means believing someone has your back, that they won't hide things from you, even if it's uncomfortable. And you feel you did that? She shook her head. I think I'd let fear decide for me. Fear of what? Of rocking the boat, of hurting him. I spoke then. Hiding something to protect someone isn't kindness. It's condescension. She nodded, eyes glassy. I'm sorry. Things didn't snap back. It was a slow climb. We made new rules, not about control, but about openness. If something made us uncomfortable, we said it. If someone flirted, we told each other. If we felt distant, we named it. Julia stopped going to that gym. Not because I asked, because she wanted to. She said she didn't want to be in a space. I smiled. That's amazing. She came over, wrapped her arms around my waist. We'll talk through every detail. I won't let anything shake us again. It hit me then. This was what trust looked like now. A choice repeated. Not about controlling outcomes, but staying connected. Chapter 17. Temptation and Clarity. 2 months into her workshop circuit, I got a message myself. An old college flame, someone I hadn't spoken to in years, reached out on LinkedIn. Hey, saw your name in a client email. Small world. Want to grab lunch? There was a time I wouldn't have thought twice. A polite catch-up, a nostalgic laugh. But I remembered that pit in my stomach. Remembered how doubt creeps in through silence. So I told Julia. She listened, didn't flinch. Do you want to go? She asked. No, I said. I just wanted you to know. She smiled. I trust you. That night, I deleted the message. Not out of fear, out of respect. Chapter 18. The Couple Next Door. We met a new couple in the neighborhood, Ryan and Ellie. Young, newly married, full of energy. They invited us over for wine and card games. At one point, Ellie said, "You two seem so grounded. What's the secret?" Julia and I looked at each other. Honesty, she said. Even when it's uncomfortable, I added. Ellie raised her glass. That's rare. Most people fake it. Faking is easier, I said, but it doesn't last. Every now and then, I still feel it. That echo of suspicion. It doesn't come from her. It comes from me, from old wounds. But now, instead of burying it, I name it. Sometimes I say, I'm feeling anxious again. And she says, thanks for telling me. We hold space for it, then let it pass. People think love is the start, but it's not. Love is the soil. What matters is what you plant in it. We've planted trust, vulnerability, growth. We've learned that being real is better than being perfect. And when we look back at the lunch, the lies we didn't mean to tell, the truths we struggled to find, we don't see failure. We see the moment we stopped pretending, the moment we began again, together.